Hello to the Brawl. This is Johnny Alpha. I hope everyone is keeping safe and preparing for workers' breakup and the festive season of having office parties coming along to our clubs. Yahoo! So, we've made this video to reach as many of our members as we can, as well as other bouncers working on doors around the world that don't know about the Brawl or what it is that we do. This video is to show you an update on our recent Brawl projects, as well as to show you the importance of why it is we are bringing official membership fees into the Brotherhood. Now, to start off, some of you won't have a clue about our recent projects, where others of you played an active role within it, and we are very grateful you did. So I'll start the vid at the time of when we got involved within the event. This event was sentencing of Blake James Edwards by Paul Smith within the Southport District Court. The Brawl believed was manifestly unjust and a miscarriage of justice. At this stage, the Brawl Legal Counsel put forward the notion of appealing the sentence handed down. Under Queensland law, we can't appeal the decision, but there are three entities that can. The first is the Crown Prosecutors, the second is the Director of Public Prosecutions, and the third is the Attorney General Queensland. To convince her to appeal Paul Smith's sentencing in the Southport District Court. So at this point, the Society was to make the project into a mission. This mission was called Justice for Rick. Our primary objective here was to have the AG appeal the sentence. Rick and this mission had to be conducted in Australia, Gold Coast and Brisbane. The senior legal counsel are located at present in New Zealand on the pilot project, so a secondary objective was created. Raise funds for the mission. Brawl was able to raise enough funding. It was at this point that B.R.A.W.L travelled to Australia to represent the Brawl within this mission. Once in Australia, we located the AG, and Brawl at this stage of the mission was to repeatedly contact the AG through the AG's office every single day of the mission. Letters of proposal were sent to the AG, but there was no reply from the AG. During this time, Brawl engaged in local media. We wanted to bring attention to the mission and place pressure upon the AG. It was like after the fourth day of the mission, it was decided to engage the Queensland Premier. We wanted to engage her so as to put pressure onto the AG. We sent multiple letters to the Queensland Premier. Again, Brawl engaged in media coverage. We did actually receive contact back from the Premier, which was positive to the mission. Now, the greatest threat to our mission was time, and that time limit to launch the appeal was running out. With no contact back from the AG, Brawl Senior Counsel went to work on what we call Plan B. Why we need a Plan B is because those people who are responsible for hurting our brother Rick were going to walk away from any kind of justice. So, unbelievably, it falls to us, the Brawl, to figure out if something can be done, and if so, what? To find that answer, our senior legal counsel had to upgrade on the Australian Queensland laws, the Queensland judicial system, the criminal practice, the judges' bench books, police powers and responsibilities, the double jeopardy rules, the criminal code of Queensland, penalties and sentencing act, any pre-trial applications, and the judicial system for the district court rules, the appeal court and the Supreme Court system. And while doing all of this upgrade, behind the main mission of still trying to catch up with the AG through letters and phone calls. From the upgrade in Queensland law, we created Plan B Tactical. The first was the query of the investigation. The Director of Public Prosecution have an investigation into the Crown Prosecution that undertook the charges against Blake James Edwards. We would immediately have the Ombudsman run an investigation into that investigation so that we know that nothing gets hidden, lost or sidelined. The second is that we seek leave of the Supreme Court to run a private prosecution to charge all of the offenders that hurt our brother Rick. And the third was to obtain the materials of the investigation that we started in Tactical 1. We believe that we have identified two sections of law, 678E and 678F of the Queensland Criminal Code. We can try to obtain the exception to the double jeopardy rule. That would mean that we can bring Blake James Edwards back into the court system. We could strip him of his conviction, have him committed for a retrial, and have him charged properly. Charge would be GBH, and this time it's done right, and we charge them all as parties to an offence, because that's what we say is justice. Undertaking Plan B, the private prosecution, is a massive mission, but we do believe in the end Blake James Edwards would be found guilty of the charge, sentenced appropriately, and the objective, our main objective, would be reached: justice for Rick. We believe that all the offenders that attacked Rick that evening would all be found guilty under this private prosecution. It sends a very strong message to all of those persons out there that are meant to bring you justice, that as bouncers, we protect the community by enforcing a law that we believe in. So if we do our part, when the time comes, you would goddamn better do yours. Another message it would send from B.R.A.W.L is to all those violent offenders, whoever you are or wherever you are. If you attack us, you will face justice. B.R.A.W.L will come and get you to face justice and be punished properly. And to anyone stupid enough to not understand any of this, just to think twice before doing something wrong. Now, here's the kicker. All the work that we've done, the creation of Plan B tacticals, the private prosecution, getting justice for Rick, none of it is going to happen. They're all going to walk. Blake, his old man, and the rest of those pricks. And that really is a bitch. It is a bitch. None of them are going to face justice this time. And B.R.A.W.L wants to make it that this time is the only time this happens. And to do that is the reason why we're bringing in official membership fees into the Brotherhood. So this never happens again. So we never have to base protecting our members completely based on the fact of whether or not we can raise funds for that mission. You see, the B.R.A.W.L isn't funded by governments or private or public institutions or bodies, and we do that so we don't have to operate within the constraints that are placed upon you once you do start receiving money from those entities. We are a completely independent global society, and that's the way we want to stay. So it is all up to us. Now, there'll be more information coming out about these membership fees and what these fees are going to be used for in regards to protecting our members, as well as burying our members which are murdered on doors, and looking after their families, as well as the families of our other fallen. We are the B.R.A.W.L, and you, as an official member, will be part of the machine that is the B.R.A.W. Now, for our members, there's a PDF which is attached to this video within the B.R.A.W. And for those people that aren't members, unless you were a donor, you won't get access to that PDF or the information in regards to the mission. So when we start the official enrollment and the official membership starts, make sure that you sign up, because that means if anyone harms you, then B.R.A.W.L will come after them. And it means that if you're attacked, but by some weird instant you are the one that's charged with an assault, that B.R.A.W.L, the full weight of B.R.A.W.L will be coming to defend you, but only if you're an official member. Now, as bouncers, you know that we never walk away from a fight. So in regards to justice for Rick, that mission, what we have done is set up a stage 1 figure, and we've calculated that from how much work will be needed, necessary for the private prosecution to start, and to start those investigations under Plan B tacticals. And what we've done is created a funding page for that mission. So if you want, then you're more than welcome to raise funds for that mission. We've left a link to that page below. So until the next update, I hope all of you to stay safe. And no doubt you'll be seeing me before Christmas, because we'll be coming up with those terms and conditions and all the paperwork and all that kind of stuff for our new membership. So all of you, as the B.R.A.W.L, remember, stay safe, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video thing. Okay. Johnny Alpha, I'm a BSB, and I'm from the New Zealand Legion of B.R.A.W.L.